Okay, it's end of week 5. It's time for an update in the build of the micro tiny house. A tiny house that I was trying to do in 4 weeks for under $4,000. So, end of week 5, and we're pretty much complete. So I got in last week and I polished off heaps of stuff, and this thing is looking really cool. The frustrating thing though is I didn't realize it was a double public holiday, which meant nothing arrived. So I'm still waiting on some materials. I'm waiting on a couple LED switches, my glazing, which I am certain is being cut right now, and my flashings that I actually ordered on time and got the order correct, but they buggered a couple up. So they're being remade this week and should be here any day. So once I get those last few bits, I can put them on the house and call this thing done, which I am super excited about. So last week got in and I installed all the LED lighting and the switches, excluding the bits I'm waiting on. I made these windows. So these are all out of recycled Jarrah. They were window timber taken from an old house. I machined them all up, bridle joints in the corners, had to hand miter these with a chisel and make my own glass bead. So I'm not going to paint these, I'm going to oil them. So had to use timber, the glass bead, it's the same timber, which meant getting a couple of these and machining them up into a tiny little bead, which was a crazy tedious job, but looks really good. And these things on the outside of the house look slick. I can't wait to show them to you. The wardrobe is done. So we have hang space up top, some drawers, or a drawer, and some slide out shelves down below. So that's all done. On the other side, the toilet is complete. So we've done the door now. This comes around, it gives some privacy to the toilet from the main house, and then closes and hides everything away. I'm also going to mirror tint the door and put on a blind so there's privacy in the toilet. And the door, that's the other thing I did. So I renovated and painted the door. Thank you to everyone who suggested colors. This thing looks awesome. I love it. How's it look on the outside? You're gonna have to wait until I give you a final tour. It looks really good though. Interesting little lesson about building tiny. So I had this drawer open and I closed the door from the outside to look back in and realize where the handle was in relation to the drawer. Luckily, it just misses and the door still works. I would love to say that is well executed project management. To be honest, that was all arse. I was so happy that that worked. So a couple materials, just got to put them on and this house is complete. Then I can do a tour video for you. So once that's all done, I'll go through, give you a tour video, show you the whole house. How do we go on budget? I haven't done the final figures yet. I need to sit down and do that. But I reckon back of the envelope, I've gone over by about 10 to 15%. So I'm going to do a separate video explaining budget, where I splurged and where I had some unexpected expenses that blew me out. So I'll talk through that. In fact, I'm going to do a suite of videos about things that I've learned in case they're useful for anyone else. So I'm going to talk about the budget, time, some of the techniques I used, how I thought about layout. So if there's anything you want to know about, let me know and I'll be sure to share what I've learned about it in case it's useful for someone else. So next thing, finish off these last little bits and pieces and do a tour video. So I can't wait. Hopefully very soon I can give a full tour of this house and we can call it complete. I can't wait.